So I want to pull it back a little bit and ask about your journey, right? After high school, as a Chicago native, what was that journey like for you?
Yeah, so my journey was a pretty complicated one in a sense because I wasn't really sure what I was doing. So I did a bunch of stuff that I felt like I needed to do, that I should do. So that was going to three different universities and that I had no real business attending, right? But it wasn't until the last university that I realized that this was just not the path that I should be on at that moment. That I needed to find the thing that I was truly passionate about and start doing the work, that truly moves me and to really just start stepping into my, my purpose, my calling, and also trying to really understand what that was, right? And what that even meant, because that changed from when I was younger, right? That changed from when I started high school. So yeah, so it was just about trying and doing as much as I possibly could, trying out these different ideas, trying out these different mediums of art until I found the thing that I really felt like I could not live without.
And that's so fascinating, right? And as I was thinking about kind of like you talking, I don't know, did you ever have a internship during this time? Because I know a lot of people harp on the fact of internship, but to me, internship is just real life experience, right? So for you, was that a internship with the company, or was that you just going through life and learning that direction?
Sorry, guys. I never did the internship route. I never once had an internship. Okay, no, I did not have an internship. I had like an apprenticeship. Um, uh, that was the only thing that I will say that I did, but that kind of came after, I was already in it. Because like the company I was working for, they could not hire me on like full time. So they had this apprenticeship program, but I literally just came and I helped this publication on for like, like a few weeks out of the summer, for one issue, and then, I went on with my life. I still don't wouldn't even call that an apprenticeship really. I would just call that freelancing. But yeah, I never had an internship. It was something that it's like I didn't have a lot of time. I didn't have a lot of time because I also worked full time. All throughout. Like I got my first job when I was 14, right? And that was in, like leaving eighth grade, going into freshman year. And then, I worked throughout the school year. I worked throughout the summer. When I got to undergrad, I had a job then. So it's like I was always working and then school, working and then school. And I just did not have space for an internship because, I also just needed to make money. It's like, I was supporting myself. And so, in order to navigate the world, you need to make money. So yeah, I would have loved an internship. I would have loved space to just explore, but that just wasn't the situation that I was in. But I am very grateful, for, all of the numerous jobs that I've had. I feel like I've worked, every job, you know, in every industry. But here we are.
I love that. And I feel like that's such a good perspective on internships, right? Because I think people take those things for granted. Um, and when I say those things for granted, I just mean life in general, right? That's all it is you're experiencing what it would be like to be living in that career field, right? Or in that space. So thank you for sharing that.